This sell-off spelled trouble for the tech trade.
Like Palantir down 20% into a bear market already.
You know, the tech companies don't always go up.
Story of the morning here, stock is getting absolutely slaughtered pre-market.
Look at the shares closing down 42%.
Fire, we got sell. Dip buyers are like, we'll buy the dip. Everyone's freaking out. Palantir takes a 20% haircut. Boom, that's not good. You don't want to lose 20%. We got to check on Jim Cramer on that one. And breaking news, S&P 500 falls for the fourth day. NASDAQ posts back-to-back losses as tech names slide. Like $1 trillion slide. I have stories that say panic. Other ones that are not so bad. It's just a crisis. And retail is still buying the dip. At some point, now I'm not saying it's now, because we got to look at the charts, that's going to stop working. Even look at the European equity. Stock buyers step in to fuel bounce from low. That's like my hair if I just kind of let it go. I think that's what people in the comments section, they're like, well, maybe people would trust you if you'd fix your hair. Did you guys check out Target? Wow. Not on target, guys. A solid miss. Earnings miss. I wonder, could it be because we're in a recession? It's crazy because JP Morgan's like, buy the dip, everyone. And at that point, that you're like, maybe I shouldn't. What did I say at the beginning of the video? We have panic and we have crisis. Why don't we go do crisis in one chart? Look, I won't even scroll down too much. Look, we'll just go right here. You guys want to know what's above my head? That's your vacancy rate. Good luck in anything that has to do with shelter. Hopefully you guys have that. But you know what? Let's do Palantir. Okay, Palantir. Who would be someone that, right? Isn't that CNBC? That's Jimmy. I wonder what Jimmy would say. If I had to take a guess, it would be bye. Can we just pop on over to Jim's X page? Oh my gosh. You guys, if you want to learn how to make money, pre-order now. September. That's close. How to make money in any market. I see what you did there, Jim. You took the A, which was green up, and you flipped it to red. Kid, marketing genius. I, Johnny Bravo, shall release my book today. How to make money in any market. Jay Bravo, YouTube host. If you want to get my book, head over to Amazon.com. It is completely free. Free to you, free to me. You get nothing, I get nothing. Back in the day, people would be like, oh, he's just trying to sell a book, scammer. I've never sold a book. I've written books for a thesis. Oh, please don't read it. Trade much better than I write, but here it is. Jim Cramer, Palantir, not even waiting until the bell to run to 200. Very strong. Let me get my highlighter out and mark that date. August 13th wasn't too long ago. Also, I made a killing today, Mom. In my course, I dialed it back to 2 minutes. How to make money in 2 minutes. How to please your wife in 1. Actually, gentlemen, listen up. How to please your wife in under 1 minute. Take notes. Tonight, come up to your wife, get behind her, give her a little massage and tell her, sorry, sweetie, it's really late. I need to go to bed. And then you actually do that. Just like that, it probably under 15 seconds, you just blew your wife's mind. Maybe the following night, she'll blow yours. All right, launch the chart. What was the date? I already forgot. So if you ever see money flow, it's in one of my indicators. That's where a lot of money's at. You know what would be an interesting day is when someone holding Palantir wakes up and goes, now, what do they really do? It's probably right about now when it crashes 20%. Was it predicted? Yes. Is it going to go and where is it going to bounce? Exactly where I drew it for you 2 weeks ago. What's the date that Jim said? August 13th. ADHD, too many jokes. Just put it in there, Bravo. We'll grab my vertical line and we will go to the 12th, the 13th. Okay. That was the top. Let me get rid of everything just to confirm it that he was able to call the exact top. He called the exact top. Guys, rush out to Target. It's probably free right now, and get your free book. Within 3 days, you too can lose 20%. You know, going from a millionaire to, well, I mean, we're close. Dang, how do I recoup $250,000? And I just measured from, just because you're like, That's not $250,000. Well, measure from wick to wick, you lost 25%. Also, this morning was a fun morning to trade. This was a live shot. I'm like, let's trade live. Practicing in the morning, getting up, making sure my hair's nice and brushed. It's like, can I trade live with my audience and not have to be naked? Sitting there trading, and I'm like, this would be so boring to do. Because you have to think, when we took out a buy, when I took out a buy, when you took out a buy, right here, it went purple, went red, one candle close, and we write it 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, how many jokes can I can't. Like, take profit, nope, we'll wait until it gets above my Bravo 9. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, it was right there. That was some cheddar. Then I took a screenshot of it. I put it in AI. I'm like, how much money did I make? Thank you, AI, for allowing me to be very lazy. Trade one made $5,035. It's $20 per point that was on the screen. Then I went long. We made $3,500. You add those up and it's like $8,535. And then my AI is very sarcastic. Wow, well, look who actually knew what they were doing. Different AIs that I use is a lot like you guys, as you roast me in the comments section. I went to the Vegas Strip and I filmed and you said I look like the Keebler elf. Because I used a 360 cam. Like if I get out of a cold plunge, you'd probably make fun of me then too. Also on these two trades, and I know I make it sound like it only takes a couple minutes. This one was actually, there's just different ways to trade. And I'm thinking like, do you want this? Every morning you actually day trade? I was sitting there all professional watching this setup at 9:30. I'm like, boom, short it. All right. Boom, take profit. Okay, let's wait for another setup. Boom, 11 a.m. Boom, 11:30, take profit. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait for another setup. It was it almost 12 o'clock? I'm like, F this, I'm done. You know, I work with people that send me screenshots that look like this, and they do this every morning. Just practicing. Can I do this with you guys for a couple hours every morning? I don't think I can. Hey, I could stay in my bed naked with my foldable phone that looks like that, okay? And I could go, oh, $8,535. That was a good morning. If you want to know how to do it, just click this. Look, $1 million. You'd probably get there pretty quickly making that kind of dough. Just on 2 contracts. That's it. One was going down. The other one went up. And I teach you how to do it step by step. You could trade on the 1 minute. You could trade on the 1 month. Depends on how much time you want to spend on it. And if you're super lazy, AI included. Coming. A lot of people have already gotten it. 10 people a day. Do not email me. For $2.99, one time, that's it. You get access to that. Oh my gosh. Throwing in the crypto for free, the AI. When you get in there, you'll get it. You get my bear market course, Market Go Down, how to make money going down for free. Until I remove one of them. Either the price goes up 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 8, 7, 6. Price goes up, or one of the courses goes away. Well, it won't be the AI one. If that doesn't work for you, there's always Jim Cramer. You just have to wait until next month, and then you can get his new book. You can't throw rocks at Jim. I mean, doing a book is fine if it works. See, that's my whole mentality. If it works, great. I just don't understand how people come on TV and they're like, well, the reason why McDonald's stock is down today. The reason why, actually, this isn't even McDonald's. This is Bitcoin. Guys, you don't want to break right there. 111,800. If you break that and you go underneath and then you come up and you retest and you get rejected, short it. Now, me, long-term, Bitcoin, great. The Bravo makes money on price movements like that. And then after that, I don't know. I'm like, oh, what are we doing? I mean, look at the NASDAQ. I was bearish, and then I was bullish. Bitcoin, I am bullish, I am bearish, and then I will be bullish again. At the end of the day, you can't be anything if you don't know what this means. So breaking news, tomorrow I'll do my best, because in the comments section, you roasted me. Number 1, that I look like Keebler elf. Because I film with this. It's a 360. It makes you look small. Yesterday, I'm like, it is dead. Because I wanted to interview people, and I couldn't find anyone. You guys are like, oh, I was just there. It was packed. I'm like, bruh. I'm filming here right now. I can't find anyone. Comments were like, go to the casino floor. So, I brought this. Here. I'm going to bring that. I'm waiting for it. You see, it says, I'm missing something. It's an SD card. So it should be here any minute. Then I will take this and not look like Keebler elf and show you the casino floor. I get demonetized because of the music. You're welcome. As you guys know, I'm trying to make this channel better, as best as I can. and I just have to handle the heat. Also, my buddy Neil McCoy Ward, do not go follow his channel. I'm way more entertaining than him. The looming cyber threat that could shatter the what? I don't know. It has AI though. Made fun of me. He was talking about my forehead. I made sure I lubed up before I filmed. Can I just take a moment about AI? We'll just talk just for a brief one. It's like 12 to run your brain. It's like 12 watts. If you guys in the comment section, you're probably running at about 3 watts. I'm just saying. Make AI like your brain, like to answer a question, 2.7 billion watts. See, I even had AI draw it for you so you can see the difference. You know how much energy? And it's gone. It's all gone. But this is fine, right? It's perfectly fine. The water too, because they have to use water to cool these things. We're going to run out of water. I heard even saying like when AI and you're like, thank you. It's like, whoa, what do we do? You're welcome. That was 2.7 watts billion. But this whole AI thing and our infrastructure here sucks eggs. Because we have politicians and people like this. I was going to call him an idiot and be like really mean. And then I'm like, am I going to go to hell? And breaking news, this is what's in my head because I was a Bible major. Just say not very many job offers in the business world. Let's just say before I believe anything, I'm going to make sure it's true. Some Dead Sea Scrolls, some Greek, Hebrew. Yep, took it. Anyone who says to his brother or sister, Raka, means you don't have much up here, is answerable to the court. Okay, anyone who says you fool will be in the danger of the fire of hell. When I see this guy and I bite my tongue, no, you know why. And for those of you that are like, Jesus, his words were so kind and loving. Yes, they were, but they were also, you're going to hell. That's not me. That's the horse's mouth. Pretty sure I'm going to get in trouble for that one. We could go through all of the project, fight homelessness. What was that 10-year plan? It's been from 2008. 18. Yeah, we passed 18. You could listen
that
to.
We think have done an outstanding job in a very short period of time.
No, I can't listen to him.
Hats off to the 10-year council.
Almost there. Almost no homeless. Gets to the end.
People are dying in this state. It is a disgrace. It is one of the principal reasons people are so angry. They don't trust politicians. They don't like what they see. I'm sorry to get so intense about it. It's a moral issue.
Yeah. And I'm going to hell. He's the Antichrist, and he's going to be your next president. I have been saying this for ever since I started this channel. I said this will be the president of the United States. I wish I was a liar. I hope I'm lying about that. Sorry that I went from AI. I just chase stuff, right? Who's screwing it all up? Newsom. I'm not saying he's the screw up. He's savable. I just don't want to be the one saving him. Also, as I started this video of sell, we did a little Jim Cramer. I'm like, don't listen to anyone. Follow the charts and at least make money from this. Right after you buy his new book. Meredith here, she predicted the 08. So did I. Come on. How don't I get any credit? So many stocks in my watch list that we go from like over $300 to zero. And they're like, no one saw this coming. You guys are like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Too bad you'll never be on TV like the rest of your family. That is true. Meredith Whitney, famously called the 2008 financial crisis, which I exited everything from rental properties to you name it, I was out. Here's the new problem with the U.S. economy. Hey, Meredith, I could solve that in one word. None. I could solve it in 2 words. None ya. If you speak French, nada. German, 10, 9. You see my bulb, not too bright. But what I can tell you is as a macro economist here, I hate macro. The bond market. Oh, these stories, it's just so bad. The bond market is flashing potential worrisome sign about Fed rate cuts. The bond market could care less about the Fed. Actually, if you know anything about the bond market, the debt market, your debt, everything is debt. We are in a bull steepener. Google it. It's no good. It's really bad. Oh, yes, the Fed might cut. I don't even know what they're going to do. I lied. I know exactly what they're going to do because I follow the charts. I know exactly where it's going to go because I trade this stuff and I look at the charts and I make money on, you could do this, futures. That $8,535 was 2 contracts. I will run a discount today only. Good job. You killed it right at the very end. That is amazing marketing. 95% of your audience is gone and you run a $199 sale. I'm doing it. Dub. I'm loving it. It is, unless I forget to put the link down in the description and give you the, my apologies. Got a little sidetrack because the doorbell went off. I got the flash drive. We'll see if I can make it down to the strip tomorrow to show you that Vegas is actually missing people. But months ago, I put this yellow line. The Fed follows this. See? That's the actual Fed, okay? I say it's going to go right there and it's going to go right down to there. Let's see if I can call it. Because some people say it's going to go up. Other people say it's going to go really far down. People like the President of the United States is like, you got to take this down to 0. Then he makes fun of Jerome Powell. Poor guy. Just follows the bond market. I mean, the president doesn't know how this works? Shocker. Well, that is why you check to see if you've been unsubscribed, because I will teach you the ways, Luke. With that, let's get up, rise and shine early tomorrow. Make some money. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.